Hey guys, up here in the Franklins making a couple short videos, utilizing the time I have to get out and still try and put out some information, put out some experiences, knowledge, etc. while Sarah's gone. So today's video is over first aid kits / IFAKs for individuals and small groups. It's based off of my personal experiences and the trauma training I've had. I'm in no way, a 68 whiskey or a corpsman or anything like that, but it's just, the from the smallest to the biggest type of kits that I have / carry / utilize, and just kind of informational tidbits about the items and whatnot in them. So without further ado, the sponsors of today's video: Brownells, Nautilus Ammunitions, Good Camo, MRE Mountain, and more. All available. Their links and discounts are all available in my link tree in my bio on my Instagram page, Bushplaid. Thank you to those guys for providing things, accessories, etc., ammunition to help grow and expand the page. And thank you to them for helping make this community bigger and growing all the time. So thank you to them. All right, so this is all the different types of first aid kits, IFAKs, etc. that I carry, utilize, depending on the size of my group and whatnot. So we'll start with smallest first and work our way up, I guess. So the smallest first, I'll carry this in my pocket sometimes, if not inside my IFAK, depending on which chest rig, which setup I'm carrying, and what the IFAK that I have, I guess, built into my chest rigs has in it. But this is a small, I guess, you call it an ouch pouch. It has just Band-Aids, some moleskin, some alcohol prep pads, and some small packets of Tylenol. So, just things like small cuts, blisters, a headache, etc., or splinters. That's why I got the tweezers, splinters. So the smallest first, there you go, ouch pouch. Band-Aids, moleskin, small packets of Tylenol, etc. Tweezers are a very big plus. I've had to use them more times than not, especially out here with the thorns and the spiky plants pulling shit out of my legs and my arms. So ouch pouch, smallest one. Next one, I generally carry in my cargo pocket. Since I've gotten it, I'm glad I got it. This is made by Otter Creek or Otter. Oh my God, my accent. Otter Paw Trading Company. He designed these after the World War II Carlisle bandage style pouches. So I picked one up, and he was selling it as like a little bushcraft survival tin kit, but I'm actually utilizing it as a small trauma bandage pouch. It's got a 1110 trauma bandage, and then frog tape, and that's like a very, because depending on where you keep your Cat 7 tourniquet and etc. on your person or your kit, I like to keep this kind of very accessible, right in the cargo pocket, generally in my non-firing hand on my left side. I easily reach in, grab it, utilize it. So most of the time I'll carry this. If it's not in my IFAK, I'll carry this in my left slant pocket with like my pocket knife, non-firing hand. That way I can easily reach it. Same thing with this non-firing hand. Next size up is a NAR. It's just an individual first aid kit. It's an IFAK without a Cat 7 tourniquet. All right. So it's got responder gauze, emergency trauma dressing, petroleum gauze, like a burn gauze, surgical tape, and gloves. Now, it's kind of what's in my IFAK on my RRV. I have some extra things, small ouch pouch, chem light, compressed gauze, and then my Cat 7 tourniquet there. So really I could pull everything out of here and just put this in my Cat 7 in it, and it would be about the same. Because I like to have my RRV as kind of a standalone, just chest rig and kit in general. That's why sometimes I'll carry more stuff in my IFAK so that I have not only first aid kit, but first aid gear, but more like survival gear. So that's I guess these are the actual IFAKs, right? Two different kinds. This I'll put in my 9-molar belt kit because there's no IFAK pouch on that. So I'll put that in there with like on my canteen side. I'll utilize that. So there's the IFAKs. Then this is, we're getting into group gear, group kits, right? So I have two different types. This is the group, like the trauma kit. This is the NAR Tactical Rapid Deployment Kit. I think that's the right acronym. Tactical Rapid Deployment Kit. I did a video over it. It's just got all the trauma kit you need: compressed gauze, tape, decompression needles, tourniquets, SAM splints, chest seals, etc. EMT shears right on the outside. So this would be, my suggestion for this would be to have the guy that's in your group that was a 68 whiskey or a corpsman or a EMT have this. This is like the trauma kit. Strap it on the bottom of a ruck or around the waist, because it has a shit ton of different types of attachments: belt, molly, its own. You make it a sling bag, however you want to do it. So that's the group trauma kit, piggybacked with a NAR quick litter. These are rated up to 500 pounds. They say it's disposable, multi-use disposable, but I mean, as long as you're not getting like a lot of bodily fluids on it, I mean, you can wash it off, try and sanitize it and utilize it more than once. So that is paired with this, or I'm not going to pull this apart because I've done a video and posts on this. This is my group first aid kit, but it's not trauma. It has medications, pills, band-aids, a multitude of dressings and tapes for all different types of wounds, all different types of owies, right? But it's instead of just trauma, it's more for like sustained. Like if you're out in the field for a week with a group and somebody gets a cold, you know, I've got Sudafed and Tylenol, etc. in there. Somebody gets an upset stomach, I have Pepto or Tums. I have Imodium as well. So it's a group first aid kit for like sustained periods in the field where things may come out of nowhere, sicknesses, as opposed to trauma where you carry that and it's for broken bones and traumatic wounds, gunshots, a knife wound to yourself. I do have a suture kit in this. There's no suture kit in the NAR Tactical Rapid Deployment Kit, but I do have a suture kit, a lot of sutures in there. I do practice suturing, so I'm not an EMT or a medic or anything, but I do. Sarah and I have a suture flesh kit that we practice using, and I'm pretty good at doing a whip stitch or tying a bow suture. So yeah, so there you go. So that is the different types, smallest to biggest, starting with ouch pouch, emergency trauma dressing, the IFAKs, the actual IFAKs themselves. You've got the trauma group kit and a litter, a stretcher, and then you've got the sickness sustainment group first aid kit. So there you go. Hope you guys found that somewhat informative. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.